Islamic Reformed Great Church. We are getting ready for the semi-finals of the 2016 FIBA 3x3 World Tour Debrecen Masters. This is Cosmin Petrescu, and I want to welcome our satellite viewers who are joining us starting now along with our streaming viewers. We are getting ready for the first semi-final. It is Novi against Belgrade, a 100% Serbian rivalry on this one. Even though Novi Al Wahda are representing the UAE, they started in Serbia. They represent Serbia on the national level, so it will be pretty interesting. Novi defeated Amsterdam in the first quarterfinal 21-14. Belgrade defeated Budapest in the second quarterfinal 20-17. So that's how those two teams reached the last four stage of the tournament. The winner goes to the final, guarantees a check of $4,000 and have a chance in two of winning the grand prize of $10,000. Also for Belgrade, a World Tour final appearance up at stake because Novi Al Wahda are already qualified for the World Tour final after they won the Utsunomiya Masters in Japan. On the other hand, we're talking about this Belgrade team who are now trying to make it to Abu Dhabi. Bošković is the player that you should keep an eye on, Nebojša Bošković, as we are seeing Ivan Popović here. But Nebojša Bošković played with Novi Sad in the past. He was their fourth guy until they added Dejan Majstorović to the equation. So I think he'll play with a chip on his shoulder. A pretty interesting game here between those two teams. They both qualified for the Debrecen Masters from Romania. Novi Sad Al Wahda won Bucharest Challenger in the University Square in Bucharest, while the other team, Belgrade, participated in the Sport Arena Quest in Romania, and they won that tour. And here they are in the semi-final. The winner will go to the final. There's nothing for the losers, so we expect a great game here between those two teams. Crowd is getting ready to. There are 2 minutes until the end of the game, until the start of the game, and this is Nebojša Bošković, the guy I was telling you about. Gonna be pretty interesting to watch him against his old teammates. It's like a back to the roots game here for the World Tour. Dusan Bulut, the #1 player in the world. He was the best scorer yesterday here at the Debrecen Masters. He's the MVP and the top scorer and the shootout contest winner at the Utsunomiya Masters. Zdero, Majstorović, Savić, and Bulut. This is the lineup for Novi Sad Al Wahda. On the other hand, we have Petrović, Popović, Mitrović, who is replacing Dragan Bjelica, suspended after insulting a referee during this World Tour year. And Nebojša Bošković, the fourth player for the Serbian team. Novi Sad Al Wahda versus Belgrade. Should be a good one. Dusan Bulut next to Bošković. I would die to know what they are talking about. Of course, I would have to understand Serbian for that. Savić on the bench, talking with Danilo Mitrović. Everybody looks friendly, calm. I bet they're not going to be that calm 5 minutes from now. And off we go, the first semifinals at the 2016 FIBA 3x3 Debrecen Masters, with Dejan Majstorović attempting a two-pointer, an air ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will go for Belgrade. This is Marko Zdero, one of the best defenders in the business. but he also developed a long-range jump shot that could kill a lot of teams in this professional 3x3 basketball. Marko Mitrovic from way downtown almost went in. Popovic is fighting for the rebound, and they will still have it with 11 seconds on the shot clock. The insistence of Marko Popovic here gave the ball back to Belgrade. Mitrovic to Bošković. Majstorovic in front of him. Bošković drives, and Majstorovic picks his pockets. Marko Sapsirovic now with the ball. Petrovic wanted to steal that ball right from his hands. It goes out of bounds, but still Novi Sad's ball with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Zdero. Savic with the screen. Zdero has to shoot it. I don't think he knows that. And yes, we have a shot clock violation. They were not paying attention on the clock. That's a mistake from Zdero. Bulut is unhappy with the call, but the referees are right. The ball went out of bounds, so it wasn't a fresh shot clock for them. Popovic with a miss too there, and Zdero stepping out of bounds. It will be Belgrade's ball again. Still no basket in this game. Almost 1 minute went by. A two-point attempt here for Mitrovic. Savic with the rebound, and we have the first foul of the game. Is Nebojša Bošković who fouled Marko Savic. Oh no, yep, and that's it. The first team foul against Belgrade. Savic to Majstorovic in the paint. Gives it back to Zdero, back to Majstorovic, who got fouled. A smart foul there for Marko Petrovic, who knew that he doesn't have a chance against Majstorovic on that play, so he stopped it with a foul. This is Popovic, turnaround jumper, blocked by Zdero. Mitrovic, turnaround jumper too, and this is good. The first basket of the first semifinal comes from Danilo Mitrovic, the guy who replaced Dragan Bjelica in this team, and Marko Savic takes it right to the rim. Bošković. Bošković, the crossover, looking for Mitrovic. Mitrovic tries to split the defense, and we have a kick ball on Dejan Majstorovic. Tied at 1, almost 2 minutes into this game. Danilo Mitrovic posting up Dejan Majstorovic. Great defense there from the Maestro, who steals the ball, giving it to Marko Savic. Here is Savic with a crossover. Savic to the Maestro to Mr. Bulletproof. He wants the two. Bang! Dusan Bulut with the two-pointer. Great movement on and off the ball for Novi Sad. Wahda. Bošković inside the paint. Grabs his own miss. Bošković again puts it up, and it's good. Off the glass. Savic looking for Bulut. Popovic almost came down with the interception, but great hustle for Majstorovic. Bulut for 2. He got fouled, and he will go to the free throw line shooting 2. A little bit too aggressive there for Bošković. Dusan Bulut, I was telling you, he was the best scorer of day one here in Debrecen. He had 17 points yesterday. Also with 17 points was Jasmin Hercegovac from Ljubljana. Two out of 2 for Bulut. Bošković. Bošković for 2. Bulut with the rebound. The Maestro inside the paint, off the glass, is good. Dejan Majstorovic with a nice shot. Ivan Popovic wants to answer, and he does with a two-pointer. He wanted a foul on that one too. The referees did not call it. Bulut wide open. Nothing but net for Mr. Bulletproof. Popovic here. And Marko Zdero called for the foul. That's team foul number 1 against Novi Sad. Bulut explaining something to Zdero. He is usually aggressive. That time, the referees called him for a foul. Popovic with a crossover, the two-pointer. Savic fights for the rebound, but the box out was no good. Here is Popovic again. Bošković for two, an air ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. I don't know if that ball wasn't deflected. I think it was. We're gonna have a TV timeout with 3 seconds on the shot clock if they're gonna give the ball to Belgrade. If not, Belgrade can challenge it, starting with the Lausanne Masters. There's a new rule introduced there. You can challenge once per game. If you are right, you get the right to challenge again. If not, you lose that right. Here are some of the best plays so far, including the Bošković move here in the paint. And the basket off the glass. Off the glass was also Dejan Majstorović and then Dusan Bulut to open. Savic. Bulut. Bulut to the cup, scores. How easy was that? Once again, the off-the-ball movement for Novi Sad is making you look so dizzy on the defense. And then we have a basket made from Marko Petrovic. Majstorović. Majstorović turnaround jumper. Mitrovic with the board. Bošković. And we have a foul. That's Dusan Bulut with team foul number 2. Once again, the replay on the last basket made from Dusan Bulut. A miscommunication on the switch, on the pick and roll, and it was that easy for Bulut. A foul here against Majstorović, and Danilo Mitrovic will go to the line. That's another team foul against Novi Sad. Team foul number 3, Danilo Mitrovic going to the charity stripe. Savic. Savic looking for Bulut. A foul from Mitrovic. He wanted to foul Bulut because he was caught in an awkward position. He almost had no chance to stop him, so you better foul him until he goes up to the basket. Savic here for Bulut. Bulut dancing, shooting, missing, and we have a shot clock violation. That ball did not touch the rim. Dusan Bulut very angry with his teammates. He's going to the bench. Majstorović coming back in the game. This is Ivan Popovic. Popovic. He lost the ball. Marko Ždero with a great hustle, putting the ball into Majstorovic's hands. But Majstorović was stolen to Mitrovic. Here is Petrovic. Petrovic wide open for 2. Popovic with a high vertical leap. He grabs the rebound. Oh my God, he went to the 10th story on that one. Once again, the miss. And then Ivan Popovic wants it more. Stealing it right from Marko Ždero's face. Ždero now to Bulut. Bulut here in the paint. Bulut with a fake. Bulut with a left hand layup, and it is good. Nice up and under move. Danilo Mitrovic. Here is Mitrovic, turnaround jumper. Yes, sir. Nothing to do for Dejan Majstorović on that one. Here is Majstorović again. Bulut comes to set the pick, and Majstorović goes hard to the cup and scores left-handed. Popovic with a 2-pointer. Way too long. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will be Novi Sad Al Wahda's ball. A 3-point advantage for the team that represents the UAE in the World Tour. Bulut from way downtown, in and out for Dusan Bulut. Petrovic fights with Marko Ždero for the rebound, and we'll have to wait and see. I think Novi Sad will have it. Yes, Novi Sad will have it, but they are challenging it you're watching the replay now, it is tough to say from that one. So Belgrade is using their challenge here, saying that the ball went out of bounds off of Zdero's hands or some part of his body. We're gonna see that again here from another angle. That's close. I think it's hard to tell, and it will stay with Novi Sad. Yep, the referees have to be 100% sure that they missed the call to change it, otherwise it stays as it was called on the court, and that was the case here. Now a foul against Belgrade. That's team foul number 6. Novi Sad in the bonus from now on. Bulut dancing, shooting, missing, and Bošković with a rebound. Bošković behind the back, he goes hard to the cup and scores left-handed. What a move from Nebojša Bošković. Now you see me, now you don't. What's the message? Majstorović wants a double, and he gets it. 2-point field goal for Dejan Majstorović. Dusan Bulut picks the pockets of Ivan Popović, and Bulut goes hard to the basket and scores. 14-9 the score, just like that. Novi Sad opens a 5-point lead. This is Bulut once again, and nobody there for the rotation, and an easy point for Mr. Bulletproof. Popović got fouled. And we have a timeout. Timeout with 3 minutes and 23 seconds until the end of the game. Nebojša Bošković here with that move made everybody go here in the stands. A lot of ahs and oohs from the crowd as he was putting the ball behind his back and scoring then with the left hand. Here is Petrović getting the ball back from Mitrović. Petrović back to... Oh my, he was blocked by Savić. Danilo Mitrović tried a two-pointer. There was Savić with the umbrella. And now comes Ivan Popović. He wanted a foul. He will not get it. The ball will stay for Belgrade. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Popović. He was looking for the foul, but good defense by Dusan Bulut. He was betting that Dusan Bulut will jump on that one, and he will catch him in midair to force the contact. He was wrong. This is Savić. Mid-range jumper, no good. Mitrović with the rebound. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of this game. A 6-point advantage for Novi Sad. Wahda, a hook shot here for Mitrović, no good. Savić with the rebound. Majstorović back to Bulut. Bulut, oh, what an assist behind the back, right into Savic's hand. And then it's a formality for the Savić to score with a layup. One of the best plays of the day so far. Dusan Bulut threading the needle and giving Novi Sad a 7-point advantage. Once again, splits the defense with that pass. That was amazing. We have a shot clock violation here. The basket made by Marko Petrović will not count. Majstorović. Majstorović in the paint. Savić now. Savić going to the cup and scores. What a fake there. He faked a pass to Zdero and then decided to score. Bošković missing the mid-range jumper. This is Zdero. Zdero to Savic, Savic inside for Majstorovic. Majstorovic, a bullet pass to Marko Zdero, two-pointer, good. Nice pass from Dejan Majstorovic, and Marko Zdero evolving himself into a sharp shooter from beyond the arc. We have a double digits lead here. Pretty hard to believe that Belgrade can do something, especially with this kind of plays. A miss from Marko Petrovic. This is Bulut scoring again. Novi Sad needs just one more point in order to win this game until time expires. Bošković, a double, no good. Savic with the rebound. Bulut inside. Bulut once again behind the back. This time the ball is deflected. Savic for two. An air ball. Popovic with the board. Petrovic wide open for two. Bang! Marko Petrovic. Bulut. Turnaround jumper for the win, and he is fouled. He will go to the free throw line, shooting two. Belgrade is in the penalty. As we are watching the last pass from Dusan Bulut. That's amazing behind the back with the left hand. You have no idea how hard is that. Dusan Bulut here with a chance to seal the win for his team, and he capitalized it. 21-11 the final score. Novi Sad Wahda is the first team qualified for the final. They are now sure it will go home with at least $4,000 US, and they'll have a chance of winning the $10,000 US prize. Novi Sad Wahda showing once again why they are the best team in the business in this moment. Dusan Bulut showed us why is he the best player in the world. Here are the highlights for Novi Sad Wahda versus Belgrade's game. It was Danilo Petrovic who opened the score, but first we have Julian Debov down on the court alongside Dusan Bulut for a short interview.
This team you know by heart, you've been sparring with them. How difficult is it to play against teams that you know by heart like this?
Oh, against them is all the time difficult. You know, we play in the hood, it's difficult. They're a really good team, and I hope they got the result to get to the Abu Dhabi. They didn't have a luck in Prague, so I think with this tournament they show other people they can play on the highest level, and I would like to see them in Abu Dhabi.
It looks like fatigue has no impact on you. You played last week, you played the previous week. Speak about how good you feel right now.
Oh, I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I'm barely moving, but I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying every second, so that motivates me, that moves me, and it's just one more game. So, and then 2 weeks off, and then we travel to China. So, I don't know. I just enjoy every moment of this tournament.
Congratulations, and see you in the final.
Thank you, Julian. So here are the highlights for the Novi Sad Wahda against Belgrade's game. Danilo Mitrovic opened the score after almost 1 minute of nothing happening on the board, but then they scored a lot. Bošković here with a rebound and a nice reverse layup off the glass. And then it was Dejan Majstorovic with the off-balance 1-foot jumper. Dusan Bulut from beyond the arc. Bulut having some small problems with Marko Zdero, but then he found a wide open lane to the basket, scoring easily with the left-hand layup. But that was one of the plays of the game. Bulut up and under. Bošković then tried to give him a little bit of his own medicine with this crossover behind the back, and then the finish with the left hand. Can be one of the best plays of the day. Bulut here after the pass from Majstorovic, and once again Mr. Bulletproof crossing over, going to the basket. No rotation on the defense whatsoever, and then Dusan Bulut with An amazing pass behind the back, left-handed, straight into Marko Savic's hands. That was sick, quick, and nasty from Dusan Bulut. Here is Marko Zdero from beyond the arc, nothing but net for him. As I was telling you, he is evolving into a sharpshooter. The final score was 21-11 in favor of Novi Sad Al Wahda, who is the first team to go to the final.